Hello, race fans. This is the Turfway Park Report for Thursday, February 15th, 2018. We have 8 live races on the card. The temperature almost 70 degrees at post time, and of course, the poly track is listed as fast. Tonight's first race is a claimant event for 4-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races since February 15th of 2017. They'll go a mile, scratch numbers 2, 3, and 7. Morning line favorite number 4, Hold My Purse on the class drop for trainer Keith Kinman. And they are off. It's Mac the Man, the 6-time Poly winner who broke right out on top, but Blade Runner will take it to him early, and also displaying good speed is Hold My Purse, and Gazprom is last of the quartet out and about the forward path, but about 3.5 lengths from top to bottom as they're midpoint through the opening turn. Chasing Mac the Man shows it 3 parts of the length. Blade Runner, under stout restraint, inches a closer second, a length and a half further back. Even Money Shot, Hold My Purse tracks from third, and Gazprom with the blinkers off is last of the 4. About 6 lengths now as they spread out a little bit and they head up the backstretch. They have 5.5 furlongs to go. The first quarter was kind of slow, 25 seconds flat, where Mac the Man leads them just outside the 4.5 furlong marker. Now pressured to the outside by Blade Runner and also Hold My Purse. These 3 right at the line, and that trio has opened up about 7 or 8 lengths back on Gazprom, who's back into fourth. A half mile, they picked it up a touch in that second quarter, 48 and 2/5 seconds. Mac the Man still there, though. Blade Runner being ridden along to keep pace. Now Hold My Purse is being called upon from third. Still nothing yet from Gazprom, who's out at the back and starting to lose contact with the field as they have 5/16 of a mile to go. Well, that's all for Blade Runner, but here comes Hold My Purse to take a crack at the pace setter, and Hold My Purse, the white blaze, right to the outside of Mac the Man, the veteran, will turn him down as they took 3 quarters in 1:13 and 3, and Mac the Man trying to make every pull to winning one. Hold My Purse tried to kick on, but it is flattening out at this moment as they have 1/8 of a mile to go, and Mac the Man has turned back all challengers, and Mac the Man is going to be a 7-time poly track winner. Mac the Man at 2-1, drawing away in the end, is going to win it by at least a half a dozen. Hold My Purse was second, Blade Runner third, Gazprom was fourth in 1:41 and 2. And number 1, Mac the Man, broke sharp and never looked back. Turned away all challengers. He's pressed a couple different times, and he dug down to win and picking up his 7th lifetime victory over the poly track and his 9th overall. Owned by the Greenhill Racing Stables, trained by Jeff Greenhill and Sammy Bermudez, the winning jockey. Mac the Man returned $6.40 and $3. The exacta was 1 and 4, finishing second number 4, Hold My Purse, third to 5, Blade Runner, and fourth to 6, Gazprom. Again, that exacta came back $12.80. Due to those scratches, there was no show, no try, nor no superfecta wagering. The running time for the mile, 1:41 and 2. Tonight's second race is a maiden filly and mare claimer. The claiming takes $7,500, the distance 1 mile. Scratch numbers 5, 7, and 8. The favorite on the morning line, number 3, Emmy Shimmy, for owner Chris Nolan. And they are off. Summer Sable broken a tangle, and she's last. It's Chariot sending on out for the lead, but Emmy, Shimmy, and Zemo will both send on through and try to stretch her a little bit, but Chariot does have the lead, but Zemo had to check there just a touch on the clubhouse turn. So they're chasing Chariot. She shows the way by just about 2 lengths. Zemo races in the second position now. Emmy, Shimmy taking in hand in third. Then comes I'm All About That Base, and up to her outside after that slow start. Summer Sable is last, but only 5 lengths would cover the lot. The first quarter, 25 and 3/5 second. Chariot, the daughter of Temple City, leads them up the backside. They have just about 5 furlongs to go. So Chariot, the one to catch. Her lead's a length and a half. Zemo races in the second position. Now Emmy Shimmy draws right alongside of I'm All About That Base, and Summer Sable appears to be being pulled up there as they pass the half mile in 49 and 3/5 seconds. Chariot leads him into the far turn run by just about a length. Zemo moves as a closer second. Emmy Shimmy now being called upon to quicken from third. I'm All About the Base, loose up 4 wide, and 7 or 8 lengths back to Summer Sable, who's all but pulled up. So just outside of the quarter pole, they're chasing Chariot. She still shows the way, but now Zemo turns the heat up to the outside. I'm All About That Race. Green Silks ranges up third. Emmy Shimmy is looking to split horses from fourth, 3 quarters, 1:15 and 1, and they run to the head of the lane. And it's Zemo who comes to tackle Chariot. She's not done, but I'm All About the Base looks up, picked up pieces up from the outside. Emmy Shimmy is fourth, 2 lengths off the lead, 1/8 of a mile to go. I'm All About That Base has found the front. I'm All About the Base drawing away. Zemo's going to try to hold Emmy Shimmy for the second spot, but I'm All About That Base. She breaks her maiden in start number 14. She wins it by almost 3. Zemo was second, Emmy Shimmy third, and Chariot was fourth. Number 4, I'm all about that base. Breaks are maiden here in race 2. Start number 14 was the lucky one for this 4-year-old daughter by Include. She's owned by Penny Lauer, trained by Mike Lauer, and Sammy Bermudez gets his second victory on the card. I'm all about that base. $8.20, $4, $2.40. Second number 1, Zemo. Third to 3, Emmy Sheme. And fourth to 6, Chariot. Exacta $76.80. The try, $60.30. Early daily double, 1 and 4, $42.80. Running time for the 1 mile, 1:43 flat. Tonight's third race, a claiming event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won a race in the last 12 months. Claiming Tech, $5,000. The distance is 1 mile. Field of 8 with no program changes, and the favorite has drawn the outside. Number 8, Primo Rivera. And they are off. The last Thunder wins the break, also displaying speed is Just Follow My Lead. And now No Barneys will prompt from the outside. These three lead the charge into the turn. Brat came away racing in the 4th position. The favorite, Primo Rivera, spun out and about the 5 path. 2-Minute Man hugs the rail, saving all the ground. Faithful Neighbor stalks from just about 7 or 8 lengths, and then there's a margin of 7 more lengths back to OG Zacati, who can see them all past the 6 furlong marker. In the first quarter, they walked at 26 seconds flat, and Primo Rivera went from 4th and advances up to the lead as they straighten up for the backstretch run. So the 3 to 5 shot, Primo Rivera leads them by just about a length. The Last Thunder has yielded to the 2nd spot, inching up the rail. Long shot, Just Follow My Lead, is 3rd. To the outside of him, No Barney's 4th. Now splitting that pair comes Barat, and Faithful Neighbor moves a closer 6th. And then 2 lengths further back to the Last Thunder, OG Zacati is well out of it. Half mile, 49 and 3. They picked it up a bit in that second split, where Primo Rivera leads them to the far turn. The Last Thunder coming back for more. These two are shoulder to shoulder and stride for stride, with just about 5/16 of a mile to go. Now Faithful Neighbor is on the move to the outside and through from the inside. Brat. No Barney's racing in the 5th position, running on from the back to Minute Man as they pass the quarter-mile pole. And Primo Rivera, who made that middle move, is now stopping, and the Last Thunder is advancing. So the Last Thunder has to hold off Faithful Neighbor, who's the danger to the outside, as they're just outside the 8th pole. The Last Thunder to the inside. Faithful Neighbor, the threat to the outside. These two have quickened 5 lengths better than a third racing brought there in the final Florence furlong. The Last Thunder. The Last Thunder is drawing away to win. The Last Thunder, well prepared by Tammy Maxey, wins throttled down by about 2.5. Faithful Neighbor was 2nd. OG Zacati from the clouds ran on to be 3rd. Then Brat was 4th in 1:41. Number 4, The Last Thunder, well ridden by Azael De Leon, gets the job done to take race 3 for owner Superior Racing Stable of Van Miller and Kevin Chandler. Winning trainer Tammy Maxey, and the Last Thunder picks up lifetime victory number 5, covered the mile at a winning time of 1:41 and 1. The winner, $13, $7.40 and $4.20. Second, number 7, Faithful Neighbor. Third, the 1, OG Zacati. Fourth, number 5, Barat. The exacta, $122.80. The try, $417.40. The daily double, $86. The superfecta, $3,874.20, and the winning pick 3, $168.60. Tonight's 4th race, a claiming event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2. The claiming tag, $7,500. The distance, 5 furlongs. Scratch the 7, Citizen Caesar. Morning line favorite, number 1, Kiss My Note, with Rogelio Miranda. And they are off. Mo Satin broke well, also quick into stride from between horses, Michi Bra, and now hustled up between horses as well, Bossa Flow. Through from the inside, Kiss My Note, the favorite, is there. Then Fairway Lane, they're well bunched on the run down the backstretch as they make their entrance into the far turn. It's Kiss My Note to the inside. Up on the outside, it is Bossa Flow. Then a link for the back to Michi Bra. Towards that one's inside is Fairway Lane. Trying to keep pace and punch through on the middle is JK's Country, the Gray. Mo Satin out in the center of the track, and Lucky Giant way out wide at the back of the pack. The first quarter, 23 and 4/5 seconds. It's Bossa Flow just narrowly from Kiss My Note. Here's Fairway Lane, switched off cover into the forward path and is gaining good ground as they run to the top of the stretch. Kiss My Note emerges with the lead, but it's Fairway Lane on the wrong lead, but advancing and coming up to collar. It's Kiss My Note in Fairway Lane, shoulder to shoulder, stride for stride. In Fairway Lane, and the Bug Boy takes a narrow advantage. Kiss My Note fighting on down to the wire. Fairway Lane getting it done by just about a head. Kiss My Note was 2nd, then came Bossa Flow, and a photo for 4th between JK's Country and Michi Bra. 59 and 3 was the running time. Photo for win. Number 2, Fairway Lane, needed every inch of the racetrack to close to win it, but got up right on the square to win. Number 2, Fairway Lane, owned by Yvonne Miller, and gives trainer Tina Chamberlain her first lifetime training victory. The winner, Was ridden by apprentice Leno Salazar. Fairway Lane, a two-time winner. Returns 920, 320, 240. Second to 1, Kiss My Note. Third to 4, Bus of Flow. Finishing fourth, number 5, JK's Country. Exacta 1640, Try 6630. Roll and Double came back 6640. The Superfecta 264.40, and the Pick 3 for $1, $244.70. Running time for the 5 furlongs 59 and 3/5 seconds. Tonight's fifth race is a maiden filly 3-year-old claimer. The claiming takes $7,500. The distance 1 mile. Scratch the 2 Rosemar. Scratch the 8 At Last My Love. Morning line favorite is Drawn the Rail for Ken and Sarah Ramsey. That's number 1, Solitaire Kitten with Deshaun Parker. They're at the post, and they are off. Little Miss Gabby broke outward, leaving the starting gate, and she's last. It's the Breck who's being hard hustled on out to the lead. Pressured from Ellie Stroll to the outside. These two lead the charge in the clubhouse turn. In play off that brief freshening is third. Solitaire Kitten is racing fourth, about 4.5 lengths off of the lead. Then a length for the back to Safari Heart. And after that, a slow start, Little Miss Gabby is last of the lot. Past the 6 furlong marker, and they head to straighten up on the backside. The first quarter was 25 and 2. The Brick shows the way, but now Ellie Stroll pressures up to the outside in second. In play in the 3-path third. Further out, Safari Heart fourth. Solitaire Kitten saves all the ground next, and Little Miss Gabby is on the move from the back of the pack. 6 lengths from top to bottom as they head over towards the half-mile marker. And the Brick went wrong just by the half-mile pole, and Ellie Stroll inherits the lead. So Ellie Stroll shows the way. Safari Heart there in second. In play is a close-up third. Little Miss Gabby continuing that wide journey, but she is closing in, and Solitaire Kitten is out at the back. The half was 49 and 3/5 seconds. It's Ellie Stroll shows the way. Up on the outside, Neil. Here comes Safari Heart. She turns the heat up in second. In play. In behind horses coming off cover now third. Little Miss Gabby still out in the center track fourth. And now Solitaire Kitten has found her best stride. 3/4, 1:15 and 3. And they race to the head of the lane. And Safari Heart, the daughter of Shanghai Bobby, will turn them on down. In play. The whip comes out on her. She's in full out pursuit and closing in well by the 8th pole. In play. Comes to tackle Safari Heart. In play to the outside, Safari Heart to the inside of these two in the final Florence furlong, and it's In Play who's gained the upper hand, and In Play off that 7-day rest will win by just about 2 lengths. Safari Heart was second, Solitaire Kitten third, Little Miss Gabby held fourth in 1:43 and 4. And number 3, In Play off that 7-day rest gets the maiden broke in her 8th career start. Owned by Ron Fleischman, trained by Jerry the Russian Antonuk, and ridden to victory by Gabe Lagunas. In play, $6, 320, 220. Second, the 4, Safari Heart. Third, the 1, Solitaire Kitten. Fourth, the 7, Little Miss Gabby. The Exacta, 26.20. The Trifecta, $51 even. Superfecta, $294. The Daily Double, $34.60. Pick 3, $92.80. Pick 4, $478.40. Pick 5 for 50 cents, $1,203.15. Running time was 1:43 and 4. Tonight's 6th race is a allowance event for the fillies and mares, which have never won 2. The distance 5.5 furlongs. Scratch 1, Billboard. Scratch 1A, Rossini's Sunrise. Scratch 2, Eloquent Moment. In the morning line, a favorite will be number 4, Parking Ticket for Kevin Aubrey. They're off. Push comes to shove, wins the break and is being hard hustled out to the lead. How's Mischief bounces out in second. Blaze Star away running in third, about 2 lengths off the lead. Then a margin of 4 to Parking Ticket is last of the quartet. Now it's about 6.5 lengths from top to bottom. They head up the backstretch, and they're just outside the half-mile pole chasing Push Come to Shove. Blaze Star has advanced up into the second position. How's Mischief in hand rides the rail while third. Now Parking Ticket at the back, but closing in, and is now only 4.5 lengths off of the lead as they head into that far turn just outside the 5/16 pole. It's still Push Come to Shove has the lead. Blaze Star's there, and now Parking Ticket is underway, and Parking Ticket is looming large up on the outside as they continue to run around the turn, approach the top of the home stretch, and Parking Ticket up to the outside of Push Come to Shove, who's digging down deep down along the inner rail as they straighten away for the stretch run. Push Come to Shove. Parking Ticket bearing down and charging hard to the outside. How's Mischief off the rail down in the crown of the course is coming at him and moving well. It's How's Mischief up to the outside of Push Comes to Shove, who's fighting on gamely to be second. How's Mischief wins it. How's Mischief wins by almost 2. Push Comes to Shove was second. Blaze Star third, and Parking Ticket was fourth. 102 flat. Number 3, How's a Mischief, was last at the top of the stretch, but got up on the wire to win going away for owner Dundalk 5 and Jeff Sullivan, trained by D. Polis and Victor LeBron. The winning jockey, number 3, How's Mischief, 8:43.40. Finishing second, number 5, Push Come to Shove. Third to 6th place, Star. Fourth goes for Parking Ticket. Exacta $24. The Roland Daily Double came back $37. The Pick 3, $52 even. Tonight's 7th race is a claimant event, a wide-open $8,000 claimer to go a mile. Scratch the 2 LA Flow, My Lax Bro. Morning line favorite is Draw on the Rail, Birds Gone Wild for Sippy Contreras. And they are off. Forever Sure broke sharp. JT's Heat being hustled on out and threw from the inside. Birds Gone Wild. So on to the clubhouse turn. Birds Gone Wild trying to hold that rail spot. And in fact, he does. He has the lead and the rail on the stretch out. Pressured early from JT's Heat. Lizzie's Lure off the gate in the 3rd position. Pete in the Hall rides the rail while 4th. Then comes Forever Sure, who races about 6 lengths off the lead and closing in early. There goes Skip Brewmeister and Brothers Dryden is out at the back. 9 lengths from tip to tail, the first quarter 25 and 1. They head up the backside. There's a pace battle between JT's Heat and Lizzie's Lure. Birds Gone Wild cannot handle the heat, has been taken back in hand, is 3rd. Down along the inside, only a length and a half off of those leaders. Then a margin of 4 back to Brothers Dryden and Skip's Brewmeister. Then a link for the back. Pete in the Hall is 4 lengths in front of Forever Sure, who will have to pass them all. Into the far turn, 3.5 furlongs from home. The half was 48 and 1. And on the inside, Birds Gone Wild back up to the throat latch of JT's Heat. Here comes Skip's Brewmeister and Brothers Dryden. They're moving in tandem, 3rd and 4th, and closing in on that top duo. Then 4 lengths for the back to Pete in the Hall. That's all for Lizzie's Lure. And at the back, Forever Sure still is last. 9 lengths off the lead outside of the quarter pole. And they're chasing Birds Gone Wild, who's come back to take the lead through 3 quarters, 1:13 and 1, and they run at the top of the stretch. It's Birds Gone Wild. Here's Skip's Brewmeister langing up to the outside as they're in the final 1/8 of a mile. Birds Gone Wild and Skip's Brewmeister up to the outside and on by 3 lengths further back. It's Brothers Dryden down the center of the track. Pete in the Hall. They're in the final 16th, and Skip's Brewmeister, but coming back on the inside. Birds Gone Wild, as tough as they come. These two down to the wire, shoulder to shoulder. Photo! Photo finish. Looked like Skip's Brewmeister to the outside just from Birds Gone Wild, but that was a photo. Number 7, Skip's Brewmeister gets up to win, picks up lifetime victor number 12, taking the 7th race, owned by Brandon Thurman, trained by Brent Santangelo and Dean Sarvis, the winning jockey. The winner, $9, $3, $2.20. Second to 1, Birds Gone Wild. Third to 5, Pete in the Hall. Fourth to 8, Brothers Dryden. The daily double, $41.80. The exacta, $21. The trifecta, $77 even. Super, $526. And the pick 3, $72.40. Running time, 1:39 and 4. The 8th and final is a maiden special weight for the fillies and mares to go 6.5 furlongs. The morning line favorite is Draw on the Rail, number 1, Our Cause, for trainer Tommy Drury. Post. And they are off. Go Still Air broke sharp. Wasn't the greatest start in the world for Mrs. Noss. She's out at the back and last. But now it's Ethel Ether at 9 to 5 is going to lead them out of that 6.5 furlong shoot. Up on the outside, Go Still Air. Through from between horses emerges True American Beauty as they continue to run up the backside. Mrs. Noss, who broke poorly, has raced up into the 4th position already. Towards her inside is Carly Q. On her outside now is Miss Sissy. Then a margin of 2 lengths back to Our Cause. And at the back of the pack is True Simplicity, 23 and 3/5 seconds of time for the opening quarter. Ethel Ether shows the way by just about a length. True American Beauty ranges up to the outside in second. Go Still Air is on the move from 3rd. Down on the inside, Carly Q races 4th. And up on the outside, gaining good ground now, here comes a Miss Sissy. As they continue to run around the turn, they're 5/16 of a mile from home, chasing Ethel Ether. She shows the way by 2. True American Beauty is second. Go Still Air on the move from 3rd. As they run to the top of the stretch, it's Ethel Ether and Perry Utes, the one to run down. Go Still Air has advanced up into second, and she's closing in and charging hard as they have the 1/8 of a mile to go. And it's Ethel Ether trying to hold sway. Go Still Air is in full out pursuit. Up into 3rd, True American Beauty from the back of the pack. Our Cause. They're in the final 16th. Ethel Ether trying to hold, and Ethel Ether, she'll do it. She wins it by 3. Go Still Air was second. True American Beauty 3rd. Our Cause was 4th, and 1:18 and 1. And number 9, Ethel Ether, the people's pick, does not disappoint. She breaks her maiden handily here. 4-year-old daughter Scat Daddy, owned by Mike Scordina, trained by Billy Conley. Well Ration Ride by veteran Perry Utes. Number 9, Ethel Ether, 580, 340, 260. Finishing second, number 12, Ghost Del Air. Third, the 8, True American Beauty. Fourth, number 1, Our Cause. Finishing fifth, number 11, Miss Sissy. Exacta, 1580. The Try, 73.60. The Superfecta, $328.40. The Daily Double, $29.60. Pick 4, $218 even. Pick 3, $92.40. High 5 was hit, $944.20. Running time for the 6.5, 118 and 1. Well, that wraps it up for this Thursday of racing from Turfway Park. Live racing returns tomorrow, Friday, with a 6:15 post. For all of us here at the track, thanks for tuning in. This has been the Turfway Park Report.